pop up. I had a few things to say about how we're dealing with them. Essentially, what I expect from City Council is when something like this happens, that's a big new thing in our town that people talk about, that we attempt to govern the behavior, everything about it. And that doesn't just mean regulate. And I think often City Council looks at a very narrow scope of, are we getting sued, or do we have to take some legal action? When you talk about the subject matter jurisdiction of the City Council, it seems to be a very narrow interpretation from what I see. So I think we should, consider some regulations. If not, just make a statement on how you feel on the issue. I guess there's a state law about sidewalk vending. I've read through that. I understand that it applies to the entire state. It's designed to facilitate people who are selling food items, or food trucks is was primarily designed for. Somebody, I heard some lawyer in LA, and I heard Kodo, said, hey, I can go sell Trump merchandise on the sidewalk, and they can't stop me because it's California. So I understand that, and then I look at the provisions for regulating this behavior to cities. We're allowed to pass a city ordinance that regulates this on the basis of health and safety. I don't think the city of Rancho has. Maybe you have. You could probably enlighten me. And I look at mostly the one that's right in front of the Lowe's entrance is the most egregious, in my opinion. Waiting for an accident to happen. It's kind of a big, ugly eyesore. It's sort of this weird quasi-political speech / commerce thing going on, because not only are they selling stuff, but then it's like these protesters, then you got these counter protesters, and now they're selling stuff. So besides the fact that it's like new and kind of a lot of people consider an eyesore, I look at the fact that having it next to an entrance to a major shopping center where there's no natural foot traffic and there's no way to walk from the parking lot to where they're selling it without either walking through the landscaping or walking in the street is clear enough to say you need to be a certain distance from where people can park, or where there's actual foot traffic. Like in front of Cityopolis, there's people walking around. There's no one walking by the Lowe shopping center except people walking for like exercise and stuff. So I think the city should look at that and say, what can we do? It's probably going to go and wait a few months because when the election's in 56 days. But until then, we should think about it, or at least make a statement on how you expect people to behave, and not just kind of ignore the issue. Thank you.